How we doing, sports bettors? It's Ghost Picks Team Justin here. Sorry I wasn't able to make a video yesterday. We're going to go ahead and recap what happened on Saturday and Sunday, as well as what we have going on today. NCAA, MLB, NFL. It was a very action-packed weekend full of sports. And like I said, we still have a red alert ready and available. That kicks off tonight. It's no surprise on what game it is on. Go ahead and buy that for $49.99, and you will know what exactly we're on, whether it's the over, the under, Packers to cover, Lions to cover. We have a money line game. Go ahead and you guys can purchase that. We are 2-0. I think it's actually 3. We're in a 3-0 run with Team Justin's Red Alerts, and looking to keep that momentum going. Yesterday we had a rocking chair winner in the NFL. It was the Buffalo Bills to cover -3.5. No surprise. 35-0. The Bills looked phenomenal. Obviously, the Dolphins had a little bit of a injury issue with Tua going out. I think they said it was his back. I'm not 100% sure. I stopped watching the game and kind of moved on to games that were closer. I actually ended up watching the Vegas Steelers game. Big fan of Vegas this year. I think they look good. Once Josh Jacobs comes back as well, he's going to add another element to that running game, and Derek Carr is absolutely slinging it. I think the Raiders look good. I like their defense. I like their defense a lot. Crosby's fun to watch. He has a motor like no other. But like I said, we were on the Bills yesterday. Rocking chair winner. It was over early. Those are the kind of games that we love. Hopefully we get something very similar tonight where it's a rocking chair red alert winner and we don't have to stress about it for 4 quarters. But there's a lot of good football yesterday. Looking at the Ravens game versus the Chiefs, Lamar did his thing in the second half, I'd say. He looked kind of rusty in the first half. This is the second game that the Chiefs have played tough. Obviously, we don't know how good the Browns are, and going into Baltimore is always tough, but I don't know if the Chiefs have lost a step or what's going on there, but they definitely do not look as dominant as I thought they would, especially with all the money they spent on their offensive line. They're putting up points, and you know it's interesting to see, but it was a really fun day in the NFL, and we are continuing our winning ways in the NFL. On Saturday, we split our college football. We had the Auburn-Penn State under, and that was a wild game there too. Not only did it possibly, I don't know if you guys watched the game. I know I'm going all the way back to Saturday. It was unreal watching that game, and the ability. I don't want to say like that game probably should have went over. It was just nonstop scoring opportunities. There was a lot of red zone things going on there. But I had felt like, when Penn State played Wisconsin, their defense kept them in it. Auburn obviously has a very good defense. And I was more so banking on the fact that I didn't think that Penn State was going to score. But I was wrong, but we ended up winning the play. So Penn State looked good. I would say the SEC reffing crew did not look good. And Auburn, I don't know if they're probably gonna go 7-5 this year. If I had to guess, I don't think they're the cream of the crop in the SEC. I think Penn State's gonna probably squeak out to 9-1, lose to Ohio State, and miss the Big Ten championship game. That's just my personal opinion. The other game that we were on that we ended up losing, our only loss of the day, we took Utah versus San Diego State to cover -8. They ended up losing by 2 in overtime. They kind of showed up late to the party. They gave up a kick return for a touchdown. It was a rough. They had the opportunity to win. However, they didn't put it together, and they didn't bounce back the way I thought they would after losing to BYU. But still a solid day. We also had a five-unit MLB winner. Was the Red Sox versus the Orioles. Orioles. I don't know how to say that right. But Red Sox looked good. They ended up, I think it was 8-2 or something like that. It was a 5-unit winner. It was our top tier play of the day. And then yesterday, our MLB ended up not winning. We took Tampa Bay. on the run line. And, I personally never thought I would see them get shut out the way they did. They left a lot of base runners stranded. It was frustrating to watch. It was a 4-unit play, and it was tough to watch. However, we're looking to keep this. Baseball has not been bad. We had a really rough week about 2 weeks ago, and we've kind of been treading water here as of late. We're trending towards starting to be in the green more so than not, and I'm looking to get back to where we were maybe 3 weeks ago, when we were just absolutely killing the game. Right now, it's starting to become that time. I know you guys, during the NHL season, I told you this is when we're going to go on a run, because now is the time when games really start to matter. You see that playoff type intensity really start to build up, and you got the teams that are going to pack it in for the season, and you have the teams that they want to make that last wild card spot. They want that home game. I'm looking at all these games right now in the MLB, and we're going to find out who wants to make the playoffs and who's ready for golfing season. I recommend, if you're not on a package, I would really, really encourage you to hop on an MLB package. Whether it's the week or the month, it's about time to pop off here, where the games are going to be easier to read, and we're going to be able to capitalize and make some money. I always say the playoffs are tough because you never know what you're going to get when you come to the playoffs. Everyone's good. Everyone wants to win. But these times leading into the playoffs or into the end of the season, who's going to be resting guys, who's going to be playing for their jobs, this is what really matters right now. And I think that we're going to be able to capitalize and start really hammering home on some of these teams. And I'm looking at that today. Our free play for the day is going to be the Reds on the run line versus the Pirates. The Pirates have been sneaky good. Don't get me wrong, not sneaky good, but they've been playing with teams much better than they had the entire season. I'd say they're playing their best baseball. However, the Reds, coming off a tough series versus the Dodgers, they lost 2 of 3. For a team that's 77 and 73, they need these wins. And then when they play lower level opponents like the Pirates, I'm going to jump on this and probably go hard on it for 3 games in a row. You look at the Pirates, they got Peters on the mound versus Gutierrez. I feel like the Reds are just going to be able to do it. Money line is minus 160. It's too expensive for me. I'm taking them on the run line, and I'm going to get close to even money, and I think the Pirates get the job done today. The game starts at 6:40, and if I were you, I'm looking at one other play right now, and if I was going to do 2 plays, this would definitely be on my premium card. I like the Reds today a lot, just to get these free plays back on track. Good luck, God bless, grind on, and hop on that red alert tonight and subscribe to the channel if you're not. Thank you very much, guys. Let's go.